At what point do you decide I'm going to buy more, or at what point do you decide I'm cutting my losses? This is just the wrong direction.
It has nothing to do with the stock price for us. It has to do with what's going on in the business. You know, in JCPenney case, we're on the board. We're working hard along with the other directors, and you make sure that this ship is steered correctly. You know, as a general rule, you know, if we conclude that we're wrong or we've learned new, you know, investing is about the best investments are the ones where we are confident we're right and everyone else is wrong. Yeah. Okay, and you have to, in order to be, you know, been accused recently of being arrogant, among other things.
No, I'm going to actually ask you that. It was called, it was pompous, but that's okay.
Pompous? I don't think I'm pompous, but I've certainly been accused of being arrogant. And there's a difference between arrogance and confidence.
Yeah.
If you're arrogant in investing, you're going to get killed,
Yeah.
right? If you're not confident, you'll never make an investment, right? So you have to do a sufficient amount of work to be confident enough to have the conviction to do something that's contrarian, right? We bought the stock of a soon-to-be bankrupt retailer, a shopping mall company during the financial crisis at pennies per share. You have to be willing to look silly when you do something like that. General Growth stock's up 90-fold since our original investment. You know, we had confidence. Maybe people thought it was arrogant to believe that we could be successful in turning it around. But you also have to be humble. And you have to recognize when there are new facts you hadn't considered that are inconsistent with your thesis. Well, if you look at Herbalife, none of the bull case for Herbalife, none of those arguments have, in our view, any merit. Mm-hmm. And therefore, we continue to have conviction. But if we were to learn a new fact, that all of a sudden we realized Herbalife was a great company and it wasn't a pyramid scheme and the products really had tremendous efficacy and they were priced correctly and there was real demand for them, you know, we would change our mind.
So one last question on JCPenney, but their sales has been down 32% same-store sales, and you commented that the media has been very negative and CEO Johnson gets picked on more than any other CEO in the country. Do you really believe that criticism is not deserved?
Criticism is deserved, and Ron is working very hard. I don't know what the date of that comment is, but you know, look, this is a very difficult thing to do. He is, you know, I'd say the ad hominem criticism, I think, is inappropriate. But look, the buck stops with him. He's CEO of the company. If it's failing under his watch, you know, he deserves, and the board deserve, responsibility for that.
So I'm pretty sure, I may be mistaken, that your entire portfolio is U.S. except for Canadian Pacific Railway, which may have been your best performer last quarter. Why is this your only non-U.S. play? And do you think actually this may be a trend where you're starting to look outside of the U.S.?
So we do very few things. In fact, we do very few things a year. Right? If our average holding period is 4 or 5 years for our kind of active investments, and we have 10 stocks, right? We need to find a couple of ideas a year. It doesn't make sense to me, unless the universe we play in, we've run out of targets. You know, why fly to Europe to have a meeting with management? Why, you know, deal with a jurisdiction where we're less well known, where we have fewer relationships, we don't understand the legal system, the regulatory environment. So we focus on the United States and Canada. We've invested in Canada before because we understand the language, we understand the law. It's close to home. It's a short flight to Calgary is an extra few hours, but you know, it's just close to home. I can go see my kids.
So you like to feel and touch it?
Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah.